Hey guys, Sam Marie. It's going to be smoking and cussing, I'm sure of it. So, anyway, how's everybody's Friday going? So, I exhausted today after I did a lot of laundry. It's just exhausting having to go to the laundromat and all that. But anyway, I didn't have any time, so I had tons to do. I get home, I take a little break, and maybe about an hour ago, I started to put, some stuff away. And my house isn't that big, so I just was in the back of my bedroom. And all of a sudden, I heard this crash sound. And Mr. Beezer, my older cat, came running in. He looked like he saw I think is it St. Francis? That is the saint of animals, St. Francis, St. Christopher. Anyway, it looks like he saw, he was going home, And so I came up to the front, and I saw the window. This guy was running. He had a book bag on over his back, and my screen was up. Now, I'm not afraid of someone breaking in. I'm good. What a lot of people may not know is that this last week or two is actually a anniversary in our home here, me and the two boys. Exactly a year ago, Mr. Beezer went missing. He disappeared. I left to go to an event, and I came back, and he mysteriously wasn't here. And he is not a cat. He's very distinguished. He is the old soul, the healer in the family here. And he's not, he knows his power. And when he returned, magically you know what? He actually returned as well when I was in the event too. Because I was remembering when I came home. I was only home like 10 minutes. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, note to self. And I even mentioned then that I knew he didn't disappear. He's not that type of cat. He's not. And here's the thing. When he returned, he didn't have one speck of dirt under his nails. Nothing on his coat. It was nice and clean. He was perfect. And he has a little bit of Siamese in him. And, they have like the crusty little eye boogers or whatever. And I have to clean them out every other day, maybe every 3 days. And he was gone for 2 weeks, and he looked great. So one would assume that there was an attempt again to take him tonight. Now, I've seen a lot of videos, and I've done a lot of meditation about speaking my truth and sharing. Like, people are like, well, who did it? Who did it? Here's the thing. And Galaxy can attest to this. The symbol, the flower of life? I used to wear the pendant around my neck. You know how, if you look at the design, there's these little sections, right? That's about how many possible people, energies, groups that it could be that would continue to do fuck shit like this to me. Now, I know it's a little bit of every group. And so to me, it doesn't matter. And for a long time, when I really was stepping into my purpose, which it makes sense to me now when I look back at my life, but I'm shocked that I'm led by spirit, that I talk like this now. I never would have imagined this would have been me even 3 or 4 years ago. And I can't go against what I'm spirit led to do. And when I was walking away from all of these things that no longer serve me, these toxic environments and these people who didn't honor and respect me, and people who stole from me and lied on me and threw dirt on my name and kept me back. And this is all the groups, including family. You know, that's the bloodline, boy. Those, gosh. And it just goes out from all of that. And I'm actually grateful for the very toxic group that I studied with these last couple of years that I walked away from, because it catapulted me into really recognizing who the fuck I was. And the more I do walk this journey, I realize that, you know, I've seen a lot of memes and videos where it's like, you know, your haters are people who are wishing you ill will show you exactly who you are. Because it's like, why wouldn't people want me to just walk away in peace? I wasn't talking about anything. But now I recognize that a lot of people wanted to keep me asleep, because they're like, man, if she fucking wakes up and knows we've been doing this to her since day one. And I thought by just trying to walk away in peace and not speaking my side of the story, or not trying to vindicate all the trash and lies thrown on me about everything about my life. I've lost jobs, housing, a lot of money, food. I mean, I've lost, and I should say lost, because I'm so grateful for it. Because here's the thing, when people come into your life at different parts, they don't realize that this is nothing. I've risen from the ashes so many times. I'm like, I get it now. I get it. My purpose is to go into whatever environment it is and to illuminate the dark, and just see how people play their hand when it comes to how they treat me. Because nobody can ever say that I was never genuine and kind. Now I'm not nice. I have boundaries. I'm kind. I'm not nice. Nice girl. I have boundaries, and that's why people have a problem with me now, because I have woken up to the fuck shit. And I've wanted to walk away in peace, but, you know, I get it now why they won't let me. But, you know, it's like, you gotta be a little bit quicker. And I've also been getting a lot of messages. I shouldn't say also and also, just I've been getting a lot of messages that I'm ready to move on, and I'm ready to move on. Like, and I can still feel all the energy pulling me daily on top of everything else I'm dealing with. Because the work I do, my legal work that I've always done, social work, I'm a subcontractor. It's an intense job. So I deal with all those energies. And at the same time, I know spirits tell me I can't. Why I'm dealing with all this fuck shit. Me and my 2 cats, that's who I have. Spirit, my ancestors. So in order for me to move on, it's time to tell the stories. And how I was able to heal and alchemize against all odds. In every circumstance, I was counted out. Me. And a lot of times I made myself small. I made myself small. I mean, the group I'd study under, the things that they would say or send to me, I'm like, they think I'm that dumb? Like, and I wouldn't even say things. I didn't want to be disrespectful. Because, you know, that whole family thing. Now I know why they try to keep me quiet, too. They all underestimated me. And it's like, I just heard my ancestors say, we don't play when it comes to them animals. I swear to God. Welcome to Making of a Mystic. I hope that you will stick around and listen to my story of healing and peace and redemption. And through sharing how I have walked through things and continue to walk through. That's why I document everything. I haven't even shared with you guys and shown the videos of the last 2 days of me catching more people outside my house watching. Just like the other videos I did. It's like, I don't have the energy to do it. Now I'm like, that's like the paparazzi. I'm like, hey. And you see, I have got clothing changes. I don't buy them, by the way. I volunteer. It shelters so I can get clothes. People just don't know about your life. But anyway, that doesn't matter. But I'm like, hey, if they're going to watch me, I just know that any monies that you stole or any royalties and things like that, it doesn't matter who it's against. When you do stuff in the dark, it always comes to the light. And the light workers, we're rising now. And we're not afraid anymore. What else do we have to lose? This is nothing. When I was in North Carolina and I asked for help, I was told I had a 3-bedroom house that was full of shit. Like, I had 350 pairs of shoes. I was so fucking materialistic. Let me tell you what. I had a Victoria's Secret bra and panty set to match every outfit. I was so polished on the outside, but dirty on the inside. It was like the reverse of that song. And shoes and all these material things. Fiesta wear, which I've lost over and over and over again. It's like at least 5 or 6 times in my life. But anyway, and I was told I couldn't bring any of that shit. I was told I was able to bring my 2 cats at the time, Buddha and Caesar, my 2 black cats. They were